Okay, everyone, I'm back. Hope you got some popcorn, some candy, and some soda. Or iced tea if you're Maria Tortilla. Let's continue on with part 3 of my second installment of Sherlock Panda. Set in 1930s rubber hose animation with 90s pop culture references. Then references from beyond the 90s. Now, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, me, Mao Mao, Liang Shi, and Heimlich were all at the Golden Dragon Chinese restaurant, somewhere in San Bernardino, California. And I was trying to persuade Clint Eastwood to join us, but he said he had other plans. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Go ahead, make my day. Last night, you see, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded bottles of soda, and those who dig. You dig. Well, it's been nice meeting you, Senor Eastwood. Suppose we better get a move on. Secondary boss, where are we going next? Well, Heimlich, I hate to say it, but we better find some clues in the darkest corners of the sewers. Like somewhere in New York. So that's where we're going next, is New York City. Home of the Ninja Turtles, the Ghostbusters, and Spider-Man. Wait, the dark corners of the sewers? That's right. I'm sure we'll find some more clues there. Boys, I don't like the look of this place. It really gives me the creeps. Ooh. Almost as creepy as Robert Stack's voice from Unsolved Mysteries. Like, for the last century, renowned scientists and amateur investigators have grappled with the mystery of the Loch Ness Monster, the elusive lake creature in Scotland, sighted more than 3,000 times over the last 50 years, but never so far adequately explained. Some zoologists have now theorized that the monster's home, Loch Ness, may be connected by underwater channels to the sea. That the Loch Ness Monster is in fact a sea serpent of some kind, traveling back and forth between the lake and the ocean. The zoologists also theorized that hundreds of other lakes located in the same proximate latitude band as Loch Ness could have similar connections to the sea, and could they also be home to mysterious sea creatures. There have been reported sightings of creatures like the Loch Ness Monster in approximately 60 other lakes around the world. For example, here in Lake Sturgeon-Sweet, Lake Levinkir, the Soviet Union, and Lake Koshiro, Japan. All these lakes belong to the same latitude band as Loch Ness in Scotland. So far, there have been no scientific verification for any of the sightings. The recent photographic evidence, the Canadian lake in the same latitude band, suggests the bizarre of a somehow unchanging thought that here in North America we may have a Loch Ness Monster of our very own. Trust me, the sewers are more creepier than Robert Stack's voice. Or even Bray Wyatt from WWE. Ooh. Follow the buzzards! Yep! Ooh. That's why I don't like visiting these sewers that often. Exactly why did you suggest the sewers? We're supposed to meet Raphael here. That and the other Ninja Turtles. You know, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Leonardo? That and their sensei, Master Splinter, whose real name was Hamato Yoshi, or Takeshi Yoshihama in the Japanese translation. Or Kiyamu Yang, in the Korean translation. Ah, here's Leonardo now.
Hey, bud. Hey, Leo. Long time no see, bud. So, what are you doing in these parts of the sewers?
Leo, we're trying to find some information on how to get to that Jade statue before that teddy bear does. You know, the sandbox is that way. What? That ain't it? This better be good, kitty. You brought me in here to show me a candy bar? Cat, you're nuttier than that Rufus fella.
Oh, that guy. Listen. We turtles love to help you, but we're still trying to fend off Mr. Beastly and Krang. You know. Now, where's this strange experiment? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Huh? Yow! If those two cretins spoil my plan, you're gonna pay for it, big time!
I didn't realize how much purple picks up the lavender in your eyes.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Ah, my dear students, why aren't you practicing your ninja skills? Sorry about that, Master. We'll get back to that right away.
Ciao, dude. Arrivederci, mi amici.
Well, I'm sure the turtles will think of something. In the meantime, I've been on some social media lately. According to this Facebook post, Cinderella has some really good fashion tips. And Thumbelina has some good hairstyling tips on her Instagram page. Because I've been following both their accounts, being Cinderella and Thumbelina, known in Mexico as La Cenicienta y Pocarcita, while their German names are Aschenputtel und Dommelinchen. So, me and the boys pretty much left the sewers of New York and headed straight to Phoenix, Arizona to find more possible clues. Like conversing with Eli Wallach from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
And people talk horse pucky. I'm alive, you jerks, and I have come to give you $3,000. Vamos. I'm rich, but I'm lonely. Okay, let's eat. That is, I'll eat.
When you have to shoot, don't talk. When did you unload it? Trust me, Eli Wallach was so funny in that movie. Senor Wallach, do you have any idea where we can find the Jimmy Stewart statue before the teddy bear does?
I wish I could, but I'm too busy doing cowboy stuff. Why don't you ask Lee Van Cleef over there?
So what did he tell you about the money? Keep it, it's yours. I'd rather not, 'cause Angel Eyes is a ruthless, aggressive bounty hunter. And I don't want to end up in one of his situations.
Well, good luck. Buena suerte. You might need it.
Gracias. Dankeschön. Arigato gozaimasu. Tak. Obrigado. Seriously, still no leads. How are we supposed to find this Jimmy Stewart look-alike statue before the teddy bear does? Maybe there's one place we haven't checked yet. And that's the Titanic Museum. Buena idea, amigo. Why didn't we think of that? Come on, boys. We better get to move on. So, we all headed to the Titanic Museum. Because Melvina Dean was the last surviving Titanic survivor, who passed away in 2009 at age 97. I don't believe it. No leads here either. Oh, this is really getting frustrating. Oh. Come on, boys. We better head to a pizza shop. Pizza? Did someone say pizza? Yeah, pizza. I like mine with pepperoni and lemon-flavored marshmallows. Liang Shi loves his with chocolate chip cookie crumbs and red hot peppers. Heimlich likes his with a bit of Wiener Schnitzel. And Mau Mau, you love your pizza with a bit of Japanese sushi and Korean kimchi on the side. And I do mean sushi and kimchi. And the toppings you love on your pizza would be Italian sausage, extra garlic, and chocolate syrup. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Chocolate syrup with extra garlic and Italian sausage. Okay, this should be the end of part 3 of this second installment. Stay tuned for part 4 as I continue the story. And I'll be right back after these messages, so stay tuned. And don't touch that dial.